In this video, you are going to learn how to pronounce these two sounds. J as in vision. J as in June. This sound here is pronounced j. J. This is a voiced sound, which means when you make this sound, your throat must vibrate. J. J. Do you remember in the last video we learned to pronounce the sh sound? Well, when you make the j sound, your mouth is in exactly the same position. Sh, sh, sh. You see here, when I'm making these two sounds, I'm not moving my mouth. I'm just turning my voice on and off. Sh, sh, sh. So when you make the j sound, turn your voice on. Your throat needs to vibrate. J, j. And remember, when making this sound, your tongue does not touch the top of your mouth. J, j. If you have problems turning your voice on and off and making your throat vibrate, try this. Put your hand on your throat and then say ah, ah. When you say the ah sound, you should feel your throat vibrating. This means your voice is on. Now say ah again and change to a j sound. When you're doing this, keep your throat vibrating. Do not let your throat stop vibrating. If it stops vibrating, start again. So it should look something like this. J. J. You see here, when I'm doing this, my throat does not stop vibrating. This sound is pronounced j. J. This sound is also a voiced sound. J. J. Do you remember in the last video we learned about the unvoiced ch sound? When you make the voiced j sound, your mouth should be in exactly the same position as when you're making the ch sound. J, ch, j, ch, j, ch. You see here that I am not changing my mouth position. I am just turning my voice on and then I'm turning my voice off. I am making my throat vibrate and then I'm making my throat not vibrate. So when you make the j sound, you need to turn your voice on and make your throat vibrate. J, j. And remember, when you're making the j sound, your tongue should start by touching the top of your mouth, then you pull your tongue down, release the air, and voice the sound. J, j. So what are the differences between these two sounds? Well, one of the main differences is that the j sound is a continuous sound. You can hold it for a long time, but the j sound is a very short sound. You can't hold it for a long time. The second difference is that with the j sound, your tongue is not touching the top of your mouth. Now let's look at some practice words for this sound. This sound is pronounced j. I will say each word 2 times and I want you to repeat after me. Television, television. Measure, measure. Massage, massage. Beige, beige. Garage, garage. You can see here that the j sound is sometimes written in English by using the letter S, as in television, but sometimes it's written by using the letter G, as in beige and garage. Now let's look at some practice words for this sound. This sound is pronounced j, j. Jake, Jake. Jump, jump. Eject, eject. budget, budget. Gentle, gentle. You can see here that the j sound is often written in the English alphabet by just using the letter J, as in eject. It's sometimes written by using a G, as in gentle. Now let's have a look at some minimal pairs. There are not many minimal pairs with these sounds, but let's have a look at these words. Remember, think about your tongue position. Is your tongue touching the top of your mouth, or is it not touching the top of your mouth? Remember, both of these sounds are voiced. Version, virgin, version, virgin. Pleasure, 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 pleasure. Lesion, legion, lesion, legion. You can see here the words on the left have the zh sound, and the words on the right have the j sound. Now let's use these sounds in some sentences. Remember, repeat after me. Number 1. Did you measure the television? Did you measure the television? Number 2. Joseph jumped out of the Jaguar. Joseph jumped out of the Jaguar. Number 3. What is your budget for this beige garage? What is your budget for this beige garage? Congratulations! Now you know the first 8 consonant sounds of the IPA. If you're ready to learn more consonants, I will see you in the next video.